Hello, it's Ramin. It has been a while. I didn't come with new videos. So again, we're still following our questions and answers, how it is and why it come. Well, in our last topic, we talk about the modernization and then human with the technology. So today we talk about the digital technology. So what is digital technology? It is if 50 years ago, if you needed to have any information, what minimum you did, you ask around people you, or maximum if you couldn't find the answer, you go to library to find that information. But today we have internet. Even you're in the middle of the desert or even you're in the ocean, middle of the ocean, if you need to find some information, if you have access to the internet, you can find that information what you need. What is that information what I'm talking? It's all the numbers. Yes, those digits. Okay, 40 years ago, if people needed to make a photo, well, they needed to use a film. Then from the film, by using chemical colors, they would out with the one photo. Okay, but nowadays we have a digital photo, so which means that behind our pictures there are digits. So that creates an image for that. That's right, so we call this image. And so like this, everything what we have is all is those informations, it's all are numbers. So those numbers, which is become one part of our life today, sometimes they will go to the error. So error can be done by human or it can be by nature. What is with the human is, well, people they create a virus and then virus will go to computer and then will delete some of your photos or delete some of your information what you have in the computer or something. What happens sometimes with your mobile phone, so which means that the virus will go and will change the structure of the numbers which is from 1 to 9. Imagine the 0, it turns to the 1. It may not open that picture, it may not open that application what you need to use. Well, for the computer and for the mobile phone it's nothing, but if it's what happened with your credit card, well, if it's what happened with your driving electronic car, or what happens if it's with the plane, so from losing your money until making crash and then falling down from the plane, that is what dangerous what virus does with the digits. But sometimes radiation also can change the compound which is radiation go through that microchips. It will change the information which is only from 0 to the 9. It will switch, so which means that information will go and mix up the numbers. So by having heavy radiation, the planes maybe will fall down, or the cars will be crashed, or credit cards will lose all the numbers what money, I mean your money is inside there. But it doesn't happen often because of course people know about it, and then history showed that it can be dangerous, so they had a super protection, or somehow in the computer we have antivirus, and it happens but very less, but it's still dangerous. Okay, we go back to the human. Okay, when we come to the human, we also have our own information. So what is our information? It's our DNA. Well, the information is DNA. It's not what the brain, the memory what you have. It's that information what your body has. It's like I look like my dad, or you look like your dad, or everyone look like what they around. Yeah, okay, because the information is passed from father to the son. So here it is, which we just talk about the virus in the Windows, right? So it actually takes from the human. Well, how virus can change our information. For example, HIV. HIV will not really kill you. HIV will destroy the structure of the DNA. So which your grandfather, which they fight with some deadly virus, and then it pass information to another generation that this virus is dangerous for health, so our antibody will kill that virus. That will not affect. For the person who got HIV will break the structure of the DNA, so DNA will lose the memory. So this is somehow any virus will be deadly for the patient who has HIV. But as we speak about the radiation, it influenced the structure of the information. Same thing, radiation will influence the DNA structure. It will break the DNA structure too, so people will die, or if they don't die, well, if they pass the DNA to their children, so that is will be like as mutation, so they will have, well, disability child. Or any chemical, for example, what happened in 1986 in Chernobyl in Ukraine, explosion of the atomic reactor, so it killed a lot of people. So those images you see, or it really influenced to the next generation, which is until today sometimes can find. Or in the Vietnam War, where American couldn't find Vietnamese in the jungle, so in the many years of the war, they decided to separate chemical in the jungle. Well, people they died, but people who didn't die, it affected to the DNA, so they have a disabled child, which we know today as a orange agent over there. So if you see between the technology and human is so similar, so all of us we can know that how human was incredible, that we could create so much interesting things, and then anything what influence to our technology is look like affected to the human as well. So learn something new. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.